Now that the insurmountable task of drywall is finally over, even though it felt like sometimes it would never end, it's time to bring some character out in this home, with paint on the walls and refinishing our recently patched and repaired flooring. Plus, the home's crown jewel, a nearly 6-foot-tall stained glass window, gets a complete and total restoration.
Forgotten by time, crying out to be saved, waiting for two knights who need to be brave. Together we'll learn its untold story and return this home to its former glory.
During demo, we did some architectural investigation to find the original Victorian wallpaper. In the future, we may have these papers recreated, but for now, we took many of our color choices from these papers. For instance, the red damask in the master made it into our dining room, and the parlor's original teal paper stood out to us so much that we had to return that room to its original color. Our home originally had picture rail, gilded in 24-karat gold, separating the base wall from the frieze. We found 4 different patterns during demo, but sadly only one room had its complete picture rail intact. We chose to honor this Eastlake tradition and did a faux picture rail with paint in every room. This will give the look we're after until we have the original picture rails reproduced and restored, which yes, we fully plan on. I painted the entire house in 3 weeks, something I could not have done without lots of tape and drape to make the picture rail, and my paint sprayer. This sprayer was worth every penny. Just make sure you cover every square inch you don't want painted. Now that the walls were done, we could finally refinish our floors. We chose a chemical refinisher to come in and do our oak floors, and we refinished the heart pine floors in the kitchen ourselves. Removing the mastic left behind from the old linoleum floors was nearly impossible until we rented an orbital floor buffer equipped with a special disc containing 10 blades rotating at thousands of RPMs. Sounds scary? It was, but it did the job, and we got down to beautiful bare wood, which we stained a nice rich warm color. Upstairs was a different story. Plain pine planks. We tried to sand them to no avail. They were just in too rough a shape. We learned that it was common in the 1890s for pine floors to be painted, so we chose a nice neutral floor paint and went at it. Before demo had even begun, we had a stained glass expert, Steve Brooks of Brooks Art Glass, come and take our window out for safekeeping. While we were demoing and drywalling, Steve took apart our window piece by piece. Our window is a rare type of stained glass called a combination window, so called for the different types of glass that make up the window. Ours contains 5 different types: stained, textured, slag, beveled, and jewel glasses. These different types make up the over 300 pieces of individual glass in our window. Steve made a pattern and numbered each piece, cleaned them, re-leaded, and even restored the original wood frame. The window had lasted 125 years, and now it will last another 125 or more. On the next episode of Former Glory, step into the world-class kitchen and baths we painstakingly designed and built from the ground up. Make sure you subscribe to follow our adventures, and if you like what we're doing with our home, consider becoming a patron on Patreon, pledging as little as $1 a month to support my work here on YouTube and finish our restoration. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Story and return this home to its former glory.